If we were to name the most scandalous monarch in power, King Maha Vajiralongkorn of Thailand would undoubtedly be among the top contenders. During the pandemic, he partied with 30 mistresses in Germany, failing at everything except womanizing, which he excels at. However, within the Thai royal family, the one who truly stirs things up isn't Maha Vajiralongkorn. His mother, Queen Sirikit, might just be even better at it. Affairs, regency, political interference, propping up the crown prince, and vying for power with the king, Queen Sirikit's life unfolded like a thrilling palace drama. In the early years, Queen Sirikit and the late King Bhumibol were seen as the epitome of a perfect royal couple. Bhumibol was a true artistic soul, passionate about photography and painting. He played 8 different instruments, including the saxophone and trumpet, and he even enjoyed skiing. Originally, he had an older brother, so there was no burden of inheriting the throne, allowing him to live in Switzerland for a long time. Sirikit was also the daughter of Thai royalty, and she loved buying beautiful dresses and attending social galas. From a young age, she studied piano, English, and French. Back then, she never imagined returning to Thailand, let alone becoming a queen. At 15, Sirikit dreamed of becoming a pianist, but she unexpectedly crossed paths with Bhumibol, who fell in love with her at first sight. At that time, she was studying at a music academy in Paris. The Thai embassy in France housed several children of the Thai royal family living abroad, including Bhumibol. To be honest, the two were distant relatives, both descendants of King Rama V, but from a very distant branch of the family. As they were both from the Thai royal family, it was natural for them to get to know each other. Through mutual friends, they were introduced. However, the young Bhumibol, who was only in his teens at the time, made a poor impression on Sirikit from the start. He was 3 hours late. Additionally, because Bhumibol held a higher status, Sirikit had to frequently perform the traditional kneeling salute when meeting him, which left the proud young lady feeling quite displeased. However, the two found they had much in common. Sirikit often strolled around Paris with Bhumibol. At that time, she wasn't sure if she had feelings for him until an unexpected car accident made her realize her true emotions. In 1948, 21-year-old Bhumibol was involved in a serious car accident near Lausanne, Switzerland, which resulted in permanent blindness in one eye. Upon hearing the news, Sirikit immediately went to the hospital and spent several months caring for him. It was only later that she learned that after Bhumibol was admitted to the hospital, this usually reserved young man, now blind in one eye, took out a photo of Sirikit from his pocket and told those around him, "Call her here quickly, I love her." Sirikit suddenly realized that their love was mutual, and decided to spend her life with Bhumibol. Her care for Bhumibol also earned his mother great favor, and she specifically helped Sirikit transfer to a school near Bhumibol, allowing them to see each other more often. Originally, this was supposed to be an ordinary royal love story. However, just as George VI never expected his brother to elope, Bhumibol's elder brother, the king, died in the palace due to an accidental discharge of a firearm, prompting Bhumibol to be urgently summoned back to Thailand to inherit the throne. Bhumibol, once a carefree prince, was forced to become a king. And Sirikit, unable to return to her happy life as a socialite, made only one request of her soon-to-be reigning lover: "You can marry no one but me for the rest of your life." For the current Thai royal family, where the king still has numerous mistresses, such a request was quite bold. However, Bhumibol agreed without hesitation and kept this promise for his entire life. After their marriage, they officially became the king and queen of Thailand. Bhumibol cherished his wife deeply. Whether traveling or visiting other countries, he would always carry a camera, and his favorite subject to photograph was the young and beautiful Queen Sirikit. At that time, the affectionate king also famously said, "I am jealous of others who take photos of Sirikit. I wish all her photos were taken by me. Even though some of them are not well taken, I can't bear to delete any of them." He also brought in a renowned fashion designer for Sirikit. Pierre Balmain, the founder of the Balmain brand, became Sirikit's official designer. This made Sirikit's outfits at the time stunningly beautiful, turning her into a fashion icon admired by many. At that time, Sirikit's image in the public eye was extremely positive. She was deeply involved in charity work, very kind, supported domestic enterprises, and promoted gender equality in Thailand. Her beauty and talent helped lift the post-war gloom from Thailand. Sirikit and Phumibol, a couple of remarkable talents and beauty, even during the period when Phumibol temporarily entered the monastery, saw this woman, still under 30, take on the duties of the regent. She became the second female regent in Thai history. Besides the king, she was probably the most beloved member of the royal family. But nothing is eternal, and neither is reputation nor love. While the King of Thailand did indeed remain without a consort throughout his life, Sirikit, who was once his ideal partner, had an affair in her 50s. Middle age is a challenge, and the Thai royal family faced many such challenges. The King of Thailand developed depression, and it is said that Sirikit, who was reaching menopause, often had cold wars with him. With Sirikit's ambition growing, she was unwilling to remain just the woman behind the King of Thailand. She began placing her people in the military and government, creating a rift between them. During this period, a new staff member arrived in the royal household to serve as Sirikit's bodyguard. It was quite a coincidence that this bodyguard shared similar interests with the King of Thailand. He was also passionate about music and rarely parted with his camera. Just like in a cliché drama where the bodyguard always ends up getting involved with the employer, Sirikit quickly began a passionate affair with her bodyguard while the king was recovering from his illness. Although this bodyguard was younger than the king, had quite an ordinary appearance, and was even shorter than Sirikit, their relationship seemed awkward. However, he was more adept at winning women's affection than the composed king. He was very sweet-talking and gentle, and constantly showered Sirikit with attention, making the queen feel youthful and rejuvenated. The affair between them became increasingly reckless, and eventually, the king heard about it. In 1985, people noticed that the bodyguard who was always by the queen's side had disappeared. It was said that the king, known for his reserved demeanor, had specially sent him on a mission to the United States. However, a few months later, a corpse was returned to Bangkok. When Sirikit's lover died, the official explanation was a heart attack abroad, but rumors privately circulated that he had been murdered on the king's orders. Regardless, his death was not supposed to cause any stir in Thailand, and the king might have been prepared to continue his peaceful coexistence with Sirikit. But Queen Sirikit was truly strong-willed. The death of the lover made her deeply resent the king, and her best form of revenge was to appear at the lover's funeral, bringing great disgrace to the king. As the queen of a country, she attended the funeral that day with her crown prince son, kneeling before the bodyguard's coffin. It is said that Queen Sirikit lost control of her emotions at one point, touching the bodyguard's remains with her hand, and her sorrowful expression was so evident that even the photographs conveyed her grief. She even published a memorial book featuring photos of the two of them. How could the king not be angry? Of course, he was angry, but he was the type of person who quietly dealt with major issues. First, he banned domestic media from reporting any news related to the bodyguard's death, ensuring that the matter wouldn't be further discussed by the public. Only then did he order Queen Sirikit to be sent to the hospital. While it was said that she was sent to the hospital, it was, in fact, a form of house arrest. To the outside world, the royal family claimed that the queen needed to undergo diagnostic curettage, so she would be hospitalized for a while. They isolated her from her confidants, and there were even rumors among the public that she had been executed. Queen Sirikit did not die. A year later, she reappeared in public as if nothing had happened, but privately, she began to take more intense revenge on the king, living separately from him and rumored to be involved with various celebrities and military officers. Queen Sirikit's status among the Thai people also plummeted, though, of course, they dared not express their anger openly. Later, some believed that the bodyguard, who had caused chaos within the royal family, was a tool sent by the Thai military to incite discord and attempt a coup. Others claimed he was sent by Japan. However, this part of history is banned from being recorded in Thailand, so people can only regard it as informal history for entertainment. As for the Thai king, having fallen out with the woman he once loved so deeply, he had emotionally given up on Queen Sirikit. However, after all these years, what worried him most was the issue of the heir to the throne. No matter what, Queen Sirikit wanted her son, whom the king disliked the most, to inherit the throne.